Hey, what's up everyone? So this video is about Kioptrix level 1.3. Here it's level 4, right? So yeah, it's the Kioptrix series. So anyways, so we just need to download the mirror link. After that, we just need to extract it using any extractor. So it's always VMware. So most of the kind of series are in VMware format. So we just extract it and we just get the .vmtk file. And the next thing is to open the virtual box and click add. It's not add, it's click new. So you just need to click new. It's kind of force. We can just name anything that you want. So it's not an ISO, so we just don't need to specify an ISO. You have to select the tape to Linux and the subtape to other Linux and the version to other Linux 64-bit. Click finish, go to settings. After selecting here, go to settings. In the settings, go to storage. In the storage, the IDE, controller, IDE, and just add and just go to the directory where you extracted and select .vmtk file, choose and go to network and change the network to bridge adapter. Start this and don't forget to start your Kali Linux with the bridge adapter. So yeah, just enter your Kali password and just open the terminal and I just need to zoom the terminal for you. So anyways, let's enter sudo arp scan -l and your password, and the device was not here. So there is no MAC address starting with 08. So let us give some time for that thing to start. So here the K4 is there and it's not started, but it's starting. So it will take a little time, I think. So let me zoom and yeah, it's somewhat a big window. Anyways, it's Kioptrix 4, login, welcome to Legout security server. It's what it is saying. So yeah, let us execute this command again. And we get the MAC address starting with 08. So we got the IP address. I'm clearing my terminal screen. I'm entering the nmap command and -s capital V for service version and the IP address of our target. So this is the basic nmap command. You can use -p- for scanning for all the ports in the target. So here it's basically scanning for the versions and ports in the target. So here what I found is SSH is open and HTTP is open and NetBIOS is open and NetBIOS Samba is open. So HTTP is open, so we can just open the browser and browse the IP address, and boom, we were able to get a login page. And this is the login page. We can try some random stuff like admin as a username and password as a password, and it's saying that wrong username or password. Try again. So yeah, you can just view the page source, and it's about image from uh, wpclipart.com. So anyways, I'm just closing the tab and I just need to enumerate the directory. So that for that I'm just opening a new terminal tab and I'm using a tool here called Robuster dir for directory -u for the URL. I don't want to put the index.php. So yeah, it's just basically the IP address with HTTP and -w for the word list. Here I'm specifying user share word list dir common.txt, the basic word list that we use in most scenarios. So let it run. In the meantime, we can just try to enumerate the Samba. So if there is port 139 or 445 open, it means Samba server. So we can just use a tool called enum for Linux and -a for specifying the target IP address. So here it is the IP address. I'm just placing the IP address and Samba enumeration was started, and it's so fast. And here what you are able to see is about the share name. It's print IPC. No suspicious share name was found, and we got some OS version and related things, and some domain like Kioptrix 4 and the related information. But I don't find something that helps for us. Basically, we usually found a suspicious share name. So yeah, we can use SMB map for confirming, like SMB map and capital H and the IP of the target. And this is what we found. It's you don't have access, no access to print and IPC. So it's It's basically I could not find anything suspicious in the Samba server. So anyways, let us try enumerating the HTTP. And here we got some directories called John, logout, member. So yeah, we can just try to visit the first image directory. In the images, it's about cartoongod.png. So in the meantime, we can just try using some other word list. So here I am using the burster and the directory list 2.3 medium.txt word list. So let it run. So yeah, in the meantime, we can look for the things in what is in the John's directory. So yeah, I'm not able to click. Yeah, let me view from here. Yeah, I'm just entering John. In the John's directory, there's a john.php, which when I click, it's a login page. It's like the index.php and it is forwarding to index.php, right? So let us try. The logout is there and the member is there. So yeah, let us try visiting to the logout and member. We can just try member. And it's basically everything is moving through index.php member, and we can just try logout. So everything is moving to index.php. This is what we found, right? So we can just move to the next one in the next word list scan from the Wobbuster tool. Here, I just found another directory called robot. So yeah, let us try to view the robot. So let us search for the robot. In the robot directory, we have robot.php. It's basically the member login. So basically, what we get here is we get two things which seem suspicious, like John, Robert. It may be any kind of usernames, right? So we have John, Robert, right? It may be usernames. And we have other things like images where we found and got image, and index, it's the basic page, and member. It's basically all of these directories are redirecting to index.php, right? So we got something called John and Robot, which may be any usernames. So we can try those usernames here, but we don't know the password. So there is no hint that I found, and we can just in the page source. I also don't found anything suspicious. And if we try to brute force this page, if you don't have a specific grade of word list, we can't just brute force. So we can just try something called John and enter the password as regular things like password or something like that. It's the wrong password. So we can just put some numbers or symbols here, and boom, we were able to find MySQL numbers applied arguments. It's about MySQL. So the thing that we found here, like it's bad www check login.php online 28, it's wrong username or password. So what we found is when I put some random letters like single quote, it is saying that MySQL error. It's a warning says MySQL numbers. So the thing I found here is there may be any kind of MySQL vulnerability in the password section. So that's what I found, right? So yeah, we can try the basic MySQL commands. So let me open the mousepad and let me spoon that for you. And the basic MySQL commands is like a single quote or one equal to one hash, or we can also put a single quotes or one equal to one hyphen hyphen. So these are the basic MySQL commands that we are going to try here. So yeah, let us try the first one: single quotes space or space one equal to one hash. Okay, so make sure the spaces it's important, like single quote space or space one equal to one hash. Okay, and boom, we were able to find the password of John in the members control panel. So this is about SQL injection, right? So yeah, we can just copy the username and password of John into a mouse pad. Here I just pasted that. Anyways, we also know that there is a user called robot, so we can just log out and enter the username as robot in the username field and enter single quote space or space 1 equal to 1 hash. So make sure to look at the spaces and all the stuff that I talked to you before and click login, and we got a password for the robot user also from here. So this is looking like a base64 content. I don't know, this may be the real password or this may be any kind of base64. You can check that too from a website called base64 decode.org. So this is the website base64 decode. So yeah, we just don't need to put all those stuff. So yeah, I'm just putting all the contents in my mousepad and copying only the password, which looks like base64, and clicking the decode button. And here, this is what I found. I don't found anything suspicious. So maybe this will be the password. So we got two username, which is John Robot, and we performed SQL injection. There is a vulnerability in the web page, which is SQL injection, and we were able to find the passwords of both of the users and what we can do with these passwords. So during our nmap scan, what we found is the port 22, which is SSH, was open. As you can see, we can try using SSH service for using this password. In the Samba, we could not find anything, right? So yeah, we can just try SSH. So I'm just stopping the scan and just entering SSH, and the John is the username, first username that we found at the IP address of the target. So this is the target IP. And it's saying that unable to negotiate with, and this is what we found. So if you get an error like this, then how you can solve it, which I talked in my previous videos. So you can just search entire content online and you will get a solution for that. As you can see, it's about you just need to put this content here. That's it. So yeah, this first one. So after that, you can just execute the same command with this minus of host key algorithms is equal to plus ssh hyphen rs, and that's it. It's the solution. So you can enter yes, and it is asking for the password. So the password for John is my name is John. You can just copy and paste it here, and boom. What is this? It's about welcome to Liquid security systems. You are watching. Welcome to Liquid employee. Liquid shell is in place, so you don't screw up. So when I enter ls, I was not able to see anything. When I move to the home directory, what? It is saying you have 0 warnings left before getting kicked out. The incident has been reported. So here type a question mark or help. So I would like to type question mark. And this is what I am able to see. It's about cd, clear, echo, exit, help, llpath. So what is ll? So lpath. So what about entering some other commands like sudo? And boom, I was kicked out, I think. So the connection was closed. So basically, I was able to enter only these comments, right? So what should we do with that? So yeah, we can just try login using the same, with the same password. And we can just bypass the shell. There is a website for that called Spawn.gy. I hope you know about it. If you're watching my video, then you will definitely know about it. So here we usually copy the Python script, but here it's about echo.os.system bin bash. So we are just copying this for here, and boom, it worked. And what we get is this. So when you enter help now, you will get a tons of comments to execute. You will not kicked out. So when I enter ls, I was not able to see anything. And ls minus all this is the content that I was able to find. So when I moved to the etc pass wd, and this is what I found. It's about John, robot, and at the end you can see it's been casual. So that means if you log in as robot or if you log in as John, it's all same. It's all casual. That's what you get. In normal users, what you will get is bin bash like this. It's about root user, right? The shell here used is bin/k shell. So if you log in as robot also in SSH, you will also see a cache shell, and you do need to put this echo os dot system to bypass that. So anyways, so here we know that an SQL injection vulnerability is here, right? So we can just move to the var www html directory. So there is no HTML. So anyways, we can move to var www. In this directory, we were able to see the John and robot and images and login success.php, member.php, database.sql, and checklogin.php. So we can just start with the beginning. So checklogin.php is something that I found before. I don't know you remember that. So in our previous browser, let me log this out and just entering another username. As it's okay. So we can just put a codes and click login. So this is what I found, like warning, and here you will be able to see it's about var www check login.php. So this may contain any sensitive information, I think. So yeah, we can just cat it, and this is what we are getting. So here, where is it? Where is the beginning? Yeah, it's about cat check login.php, and boom, we were able to see username, which is root, and MySQL password. There is no password specified, so I think there is no password for the root user. So we can just try login using MySQL using this, like MySQL minus U for the username root, minus P for password. We don't have the password, just press enter. And boom, we were able to access MySQL. And the best part is we were able to access as root user. In MySQL, we have a command called select, and we can put star from mysql dot func for functions. So here I got something good called sys underscore exec function was here in this MySQL. So we gain this access to MySQL as root, and we got access, and this function was here. So what we can do now is to enter another command called select sys underscore exec, and you can put a parenthesis, and inside that you can put a quote, double quote, and we have a command called user mode minus a capital G for appending to the group admin and the username, which here is John. So when you enter this command, you just need to put a semicolon at the end, select sys underscore exec user mode minus ag admin John, press enter, and that's it. It gets executed, and now what you need to do is enter the command exit. You are now exited from MySQL, but you are now in the John. So in the John, what you need to do, and the sudo su, and you just need to enter the password of John, which is my NAMEISJOHN, the password. And boom, we were able to gain root access. So when I moved to the root directory, I was able to see a, so let me move to the root directory, and now I was able to see a congrats .txt. So what we done here in to become root access, when we got access to root as a root in MySQL, so we just executed a command to check for the functions, and which is select star from mysql.func. So what you get is it sys underscore exec is there. We can execute commands in sys underscore exec. So what we done, what we ended the command like select sys underscore exec, and you can put double quotes and user modes, changing the appending and grouping, adding to the group. So basically we just added John to admin's group. So yeah, after that we just executed sudo and we were able to become root. Not only that, you can also do furthermore. So let me show you that also. So don't worry. So we can learn from it. So yeah, we can also access MySQL again, minus u for the root and minus p. And now I was able to see how we are in MySQL. So we can also do one more thing. Like we know that when you enter select star from MySQL, dot function. So we were able to see sys underscore exec here. So we can also enter some other comments like select and select sys underscore exec. After that, you can put parentheses, and inside that you can execute commands like copy slash etc slash shadow to, you can also copy wherever you want to home down directory. So I'm just executing this command and putting a semicolon at the end, and it's done. So how can you know that? So you can just exit from MySQL, move to the home John directory, and now you're able to see the shadow is here. We can just cat shadow. So yeah, this is about it, guys. You can do whatever you want in that particular thing. So yeah, that's it about this video. So I previously made a shadow file. I previously give 777 chmod 777 permission to the shadow file. So that's why it is shown as green color. So you can select this underscore exec, and you can enter the command something what you need to do like chmod 777 slash etc slash shadow, and do all those stuff, and you can read the shadow file, and you can do whatever you want. So I hope you learned something new from this video, guys, and not only getting into the root, but also after that we can do a lot of things about the exploiting these vulnerabilities what I demonstrated in this video. So I hope you learned something. I hope you enjoyed this video, and see you in the next one.